Well, my name is Robert Hughes. I'm a distribution manager. I'm from the United States of America. I've been trading now for about 3.5 years. OneUp Trader was actually one of my first prop firms that I came in contact with. And I was new, back then, and I failed immediately. I continue to get notifications from them. I used a couple of other prop firms, but OneUp Trader was the first one that I traded with. The simple rules, it's straightforward. There's no gray area. They give you the rules, and it's up to myself, as a trader, just to stick to the rules. That's what I like about OneUp Trader. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Dealing with other prop firms and just trying to, navigate through their, the rules and everything, I would absolutely recommend OneUp Trader. Yes, I had one issue. It was actually when I got funded. I didn't understand the emails, what my process was as far as the payment and everything. So I put in a support ticket, and within 24 hours, they looked at it, they resolved it, they figured out what the issue was. So I was very happy with the support. I got funded about, I want to say, a month and a half ago. I actually wasn't. I was going through a little personal situation, and I actually failed my account because I just totally disregarded my risk management PDF that I have. And so I was unable to, make any withdrawals this time. Took 3 days. That was a technical issue on my end. I don't know what I did, but they sent the email out to me. And once I replied back, again, it was, within 3 days, I had all the information that I needed. So it was very quick. No. Actually, the situation with the my with the support, it was based off of my payment method. It wasn't. I think I had two payment methods in there, and they were trying to charge the other one, but it was actually the one that I wanted to use. That's the one that they couldn't process. So I was talking to support, and they just said, "Hey, can you please authorize payment?" And it was resolved. So I didn't have any issues. Well, I go back to your original question about what I like about the company, and that's the straightforwardness, of the rules and the process. Other companies, I mean, you got to go to a different link and start reading through all the different, rules to follow. It gets a little crazy in there sometimes. So compared to, other companies, again, it's, I like OneUp Trader. I think that's what took me a while to come back to them, because I was looking for other companies and seeing if it was easier. But after I looked at and experienced others, I was like, nah, OneUp Traders, it's where I should be. Well, that goes back into, why I failed the last one is I definitely have a management parameter. I have a goal in what I want to attempt to make in the market each day. My actual goal is to at least, be able to withdraw, I want to say 1,000 to 1,500, a week. That's my goal right now. Compared to other companies, I think it's quicker. Other companies, I think it's maybe one withdrawal. You have to wait a couple of days. I think with what I read on OneUp Trader, it's within 24 hours that they process it, if I'm correct. Well, that's a part of in my journal. I have a couple of bullets on what I do before I even open up my charts. That's checking for news. I do my aspiration and everything just to get my mind correct. I start to do pre-market work, notes that I took previous day about, the trades that I took, what my issues were and everything. And then when I open up the chart, then I'm checking my levels that I have set. Previous night, overnight high, lows, Asian London market activities. So I do all that prior to me even starting, to, chart for the current day. I use RSI indicator. I use my mentor. He has indicators that give us certain levels, high, low levels, and where the market was active. It's like a volume profile type of indicator. And then you're just waiting on, things that you see. It could be we call, a FU, where, the market has a lot of volume. And once that volume's dumped, then you're just looking for key areas to enter. Like me, I try to always enter around the either the high or the low of the market. And then just, let it play out, set my risk parameters. And then it's either going to go in my favor or it's not. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely it did. And it also, the warnings that they give, it's like a double bonus for me. Because I when I do something wrong, I'm always journaling it. And OneUp has that thing where they give you the warning, and I'll be like, I wrote that down. So it's just been great, man. I just can't wait to start again. First off, just know what your goal is, but the most important thing is risk management. That's the number one thing, is preserving your capital. Your capital is going to get you to where you need to be. And if you go into it, just gambling or whatever, you're going to fail. You may have, good days. You may have, some very good days, but if you don't have a plan in place and a goal and proper risk management, it's just a matter of time that you're going to fail. That's the most important thing that I would, give to, any aspiring trader is proper risk management.